0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, calling DX 10 meters. Okay, there was one bit ending in H. Several people called in that time. The station ending in H first, and the other station, if you could stand by, please, I will get round to you in a moment. But the station ending H, I believe, possibly North America. This is M0 JCF.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 4, Oscar, November Hotel, KF4ONH.
Yeah, got you there. Kilo Foxtrot 4, Oscar November Hotel. Nice and loud. Good booming signal there on the microphone. The name this side is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. And I'm in the southeast of England, about 20 kilometres or 15 miles southeast of London, and I'll give you a report and some tech details on the next over. But thanks for calling me. KF4 ONH M0 JCF.
Your name is Paul. My CQ is Gainesville, Florida. Give me your call sign again, please.
Yeah, KF4 ONH. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. The name Mark in the southeast of England. So it's Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Peaking 5 and 5 to me today, Paul, in Gainsborough. Peaking 5 and 5, but a deep QSB, dropping you down to 5 and 1, but perfectly readable. Back to you.
I was kind of lost you there when you gave me your call sign. The conditions is changing a little bit there, Mark.
Yeah, no problems. There is a big QSB on your signal. You're swinging 5 S points, Paul. 5 S points, but it's Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Back to you.
I'm sure there's always want to jump in there and say good morning to you. I hope you and yours have a blessed day. This is KF4ONH in Gainesville, Florida, 73.
No problem, and thank you for coming back to me, Paul. And enjoy the sunshine in Florida. It's a lovely afternoon here. Cold, but a lovely afternoon. Take care, and good luck, and thank you again. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England. 73, Paul. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Fox. Nothing is heard. CQ, CQDX, CQDX. Okay, the Italy Whiskey 7, I think that was. You were QRP. Come back to me again and I'll give you a proper report. My name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. And I'm in the southeast of England, 20 kilometres southeast from the city of London. So the QRP station, please go ahead and I'll give you a report. Back to you.
Roger, this is Italy Kilo 7, Italy Whiskey, Florida. There are 59 plus in its family southeast of Italy. The station is QRP. Now I am QRP. Only 10 bucks. Microphone back to you.
Yeah, thanks for that. Italy Kilo 7, Italy Whiskey, Florida, QRP, peaking about 5 and 6 to me today, peaking 5 and 6, and a big QSB though, dropping you down to 5 and 1, but perfectly readable. My antenna is a 5/8 wave vertical antenna, and my radio IC-7300, and I'm running 100 watts today, 100 watts. Back to you.
Roger. Okay. For me, only 10 bucks. The antenna is vertical, homemade, and the power repeat is only 10 bucks. The transceiver is really liking transceiver, but is my creation. Is homemade, the transceiver. Okay. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox. Your signal is 5/9 plus, and I have a little bit QSB for your signal now. Microphone back to you. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox, Italy Kilo 7, Italy Whiskey, Florida.
No problem. IK7IWF QRP M0JCF returning. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reduce my power to 10 watts as well, so I can also work you QRP Severio. So I'm now going to reduce my power to QRP. Stand by.
Roger, roger, okay.
Yeah, Italy Kilo 7, Italy Whiskey Florida. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot, QRP. About 10 watts, maybe just below 10 watts, Servio. Back to you.
Roger, roger. Your signal go up and down from signal 7 to signal 9. I don't have problem to copy now. You very well. The frequency is clear now that I don't have problem to listen. Okay, microphone back to you. Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Italy, Kilo 7, Italy, Whiskey, Florida.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Your homemade vertical and QRP coming to England very well. Still peaking 5 and 5, 5 and 6, and with the QSB down to 5 and 1. Absolutely fantastic. I'll give you Whiskey X-ray today. We have about 10 or 12 degrees Celsius, 10 or 12 degrees Celsius, and broken clouds. We had rain this morning, but we have sunshine this afternoon, Sir Saverio. Back to you.
Roger, roger, Mark. Okay. Also in extremely southeast of Italy is not a good, very beautiful day. It's not beautiful day. Temperature is about 15 or 16 degrees, but the sky is cloudy and some rain in the morning. Okay. No wind, but this rain, lighter rain is is bad for work out of door. Okay, Mark. Microphone back to you. Mark 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Italy, Kilo 7, Italy, Whiskey, Florida.
Yeah, IK7IWF-M0JCF returning. Well, that's absolutely fantastic, and it makes me smile when stations in the Mediterranean have rain and they have cold days, because in England for most of the year it's cold, it's wet and it's grey. But great to speak to you today. I'm going to let you go. I see you're right on what we call the heel of Italy, right on the heel of the boot of Italy. So it's not often I talk to Italian stations that far southeast. So it's great to get you in the logbook today, but I'll let you go. I'm going to try for a few more DX stations, and then hopefully I can close the logbook a happy man. So can I wish you and your family a very, very good day, and say I wish you Spero d'incontrati presto, and addio amico mio, 73, arrivederci.
Roger, roger, Mark. Thank you. Also for you a good week. All the best for you and for your family. And I hope to take you on another band. Thank you, and 73, and good luck for your course on 10 meters. Mark, ciao dall'Italia. Mark 0, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Italy, Kilo 7, Italy, Whiskey Foxtrot.
Yeah, ciao, Saverio, and thank you again. Good luck and bye-bye. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England. Nothing is heard. CQDX. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Calling DX on 10. CQDX on 10. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, calling DX on 10. CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQDX, CQDX on 10. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, calling DX on 10. CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQDX 10. Here is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, calling CQDX, CQDX, CQDX on 10. Okay, I heard the Whiskey 3 ending Hotel Delta. You were quite low down on that calling, but we'll get there. We'll find out who you are and where you are. My name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. I'm in the southeast of England, about 15 miles southeast of London. So let's hand it back to you. Whiskey 3 ending Hotel Delta. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Yeah, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. And your signal just 5 and 2. Your signal today 5 and 2 with QSB. Back to you.
Okay, copy, copy. I think I got 90 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
Yeah, Mexico 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Back to you.
Yeah, we just got a lot of QSB. A lot of QSB. I can't quite pull you out. I've got you in about a 44 here in Virginia. Copy.
Yeah, copy that. 44 in Virginia. You're peaking 5 and 2, dropping to about 4 and 1. So big QSB on the signal today, and they're not strong. Can I also complete your call sign, please? What is your complete call sign? I have Whiskey 3 and ending Hotel Delta. I'm missing just one letter. Back to you.
Just can't pull you out. We're going to have to try this again later on. Maybe we can get you some better.
No problem, no problem. I can work it out who you are in Virginia. It's not a problem. You take care. I wish you good luck, and 73 to you and the family and everyone around you. Take care, and 73, good luck, and thank you again. Yeah, thank you and take care. QRZ, QRZ, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, southeast of England, looking for DX. Nothing is heard. CQ, CQ, CQDX, 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 CQDX on 10. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, 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 calling CQDX, CQDX, CQDX on 10.
Whiskey Uniform 9 Papa.
Yeah, Whiskey Uniform 9 Papa. Very good afternoon to you, old man, and thank you for coming back to me. The name this side is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. I'm just 15 miles southeast of the city of London, and I'll give you a report and some technical details on the next over. So Whiskey Uniform 9 Papa. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
Yeah, Mark, copy that there, my friend. Nice to hear you out there again. Nice to get you on a new band. Looks like we had a Q2 on 20 meters, well, no, 12 meters, I'm sorry, 12 meters. Last year, right about the same time, it's been about 11 months, I should say 13 months. So, hope all's going well for you. Again, name's Chuck, Charlie Hotel Uniform Charlie Kilo, 80 kilometers south of Washington, D.C. I got you here about a 5.7 mark. No problem on the copy. Running a QDX 10 over here. Power is 1.2 kilowatts. And the antenna is a 14 element, multi-band Yagi. It is up about, right about 20 meters. Anyway, Mark, back to you. Mike 0 Juliet Foxtrot Charlie, Whiskey Uniform 9 Papa.
Yeah, Whiskey Uniform 9 Papa. I'll give you a correction on your call sign to me, or rather, how you perceive my call sign. It's Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. I think you got two letters transposed there, Chuck. And yeah, you're peaking about 5 and 6 to me today, Chuck. There is QSB across the Atlantic. You're dropping down to about 5 and 2 and then straight back up. And yeah, I confirm we did work 12 meters before, and the radio I was using then was an old 757 GX, an old Yaesu. Today, Chuck, you've got me on an IC-7300. I'm running just 100 watts from the radio, and the antenna is the same one that I was using on the 12 meter band last time. It's a 5/8 wave vertical for 10 meters, and yeah, it just seems like nothing is strong across the Atlantic today with a big QSB. But there was big activity from the sun yesterday, so maybe we're being interfered with on the tail end of that, Chuck. Back to you.
Yeah, copy that there, Mark. Sorry about the call sign there. Got it now. Must be a little dyslexic or something. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Whiskey Uniform 9 Papa. Well, at least when I initially typed it into my QRZ, I got the right call sign, but it looks like I wrote it down wrong. So, yeah, getting older. Gotta love it. But anyway, copy on your new rig there, the IC-7300 there, and 100 watts, doing you a nice job. Currently here, Mark, it's nice, sunny. Still early in the AM. It's only 9:11, and the temperature is still pretty chilly this early in the morning. It's right about 2 degrees here at the moment. It's supposed to get pretty nice here today, up around maybe 15, 16 degrees here. So that will be wonderful. We've had a very cold winter here, Mark. A lot of snow, a lot of very cold weather. Not quite used to that here in Virginia, so I am ready for spring. March is right around the corner. Yes. Anyway, with all that there, my friends, let me send it on back to you. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Whiskey Uniform 9 Papa.
Yeah, Whiskey Uniform 9 Papa, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot returning. Well, it sounds like you've got almost English weather there, Chuck. We've not been too bad this winter. It's been cold. We've had lots and lots of rain, but where I live in the southeast of England, in Kent, the county of Kent, absolutely zero snow to speak of. I think when it has snowed, it's lasted about an hour and then has been melted by the rain that follows on. So yeah, we don't tend to get snow too much here in the southeast, and as I say, when it does happen, the world stops. It's quite amusing to see that the actual world stops. Today though, it was raining this morning, which was no great surprise, and then this afternoon though, we've getting up to about 12 degrees Celsius, which is what, about 50, low 50s Fahrenheit, and we got broken clouds now, so it's not the end of the world out there. And like you, we're now seeing the spring spring flowers starting to push through the dirt, particularly here in the southeast. The three flowers that we notice to herald the end of winter and the beginning of spring is, of course, daffodils, crocus and snowdrops. So there's a little bit of a flora for you here in the southeast. So a little bit of splash of colour just coming through the grass and the mud. Chuck, back to you.
Yeah, copy that there, Mark. Yeah, we're not getting any of that yet here. We still got frozen ground, and especially in the mornings. Yeah, it was pretty cold here this morning. It was about -5, so pretty cold here in the morning. Ground's kind of froze up. We're not getting any of that yet. But a couple warm days here we're going to get this week. We'll probably start that coming on. But yeah, we had about, I don't know, maybe 60 centimeters of snow this year so far, and that's a lot for that's a lot for us here in Virginia. So anyway, yeah, like I said, looking forward to spring now. But anyway, yeah, Mark kind of just jumped on the band and seen your signal down there, and I said, oh yeah, I talked to Mark before. Let me see how the old boy's making out over there. But anyway, so nice to hear you in there, Mark. I'll turn it back over to you, see if you got anything else. Otherwise, I'll kind of move along the band. Maybe somebody else might want to get in here and say hi to you. So anyway, with that, Mark, I'll turn it back over to you. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Whiskey Uniform 9 Papa.
Yeah, WU9PM0JCF. Funnily, you should say someone else wants to speak to us or speak to me. Maybe speak to you, Chuck. We've had somebody who's been trying to break in a few times. So it might be somebody that wants to get a report from you. So if you stand by, Chuck, you may get a 2-for-1 on this frequency. The break station, would you like to come back to Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot in company?
Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot and Whiskey United for Papa. Yankee Uniform 2 Delta Victor Delta.
Yeah, okay, Yankee Uniform 2 Delta Victor Delta. 5 and 6 to me today, 5 and 6. Let's see if Chuck can hear you. Chuck, you've got a Yankee Uniform 2, a Delta Victor Delta calling in. If you'd like to just give him an acknowledgement, he did try to break in multiple times, so I take it he wants to get reports from both. So Yankee Uniform 2 Delta Victor Delta, 5 and 6 into the southeast of England, and if you stand by, I'll get Chuck in Virginia to give you a call. Chuck, over to you.
Yeah, I'm not hearing too good there, Mark. I heard him. He was down into my noise floor. I did hear him, but not good enough to hug. So, and your signal also went way down. You're about an S3 here now. You were a 7. You were 5-7. Still hearing you. You're hearing your voice pretty good, but your signal went way down to an S3. So yeah, I did not hear. I heard him, but I couldn't make him out what he was saying. So anyway, I'll let you go there, Mark. And yeah, nice try anyway there, but I just can't pick him out. I think the band's QSB on me here pretty good. So anyway, mate, you take care, and you have yourself a fine rest of your afternoon and evening there. Hope to catch you down the log again, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon for sure. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot with Uniform 9 Papa.
Yeah, Whiskey Uniform 9 Papa, M0JCF. Chuck, very best wishes to you. Take care. The Uniform Yankee 2, Delta Victor Delta. Chuck cannot hear you, old friend. He can't hear you, so he can't give you a report. He knows that you are speaking to me, but he cannot hear you. Apologies for that. Yeah, Chuck, take care. If you hear me on 10 and 12, always jump in. I'm quite often using some old vintage piece of rubbish radio. It was just today I thought I'd give my ears a rest and use the IC-7300, but great to get you on a different radio, and great to get you on a new band as well. That's always a good one. Maybe we'll try 15 meters next time. All the very best, 73 to the whole family, and look forward to hearing about the ground no longer frozen and the flowers pushing their way through soon. Cheers, and bye-bye for now, old friend.
Okay, Mark, cheerio. 73, Whiskey Uniform 9 Papa. Ciao.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Yankee Uniform 2, Delta Victor Delta. Are you still on frequency? Yeah, Yankee Uniform 2, Delta Victor Delta. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Good afternoon. Still peaking 5 and 5, thereabouts. We're with QSB. Back to you.
Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Hello, Mark. Thank you for contact. 58 signal report, and thank you for new band.
Yeah, absolutely no problems. Sorry, our friend in the USA didn't hear you today, Dragan, but maybe next time. If you hear me calling again and you hear me talking to somebody in the USA, please do break in again, and we'll bring you in and try to get you a report. But thank you for trying anyway.
Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. My friend Mark, thank you for nice contact. My information key z.com. Good day, Mark. 73.
Yeah, 73, good luck and take care. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, southeast of England. Nothing is heard. CQDX, CQ. Okay, Station Romeo, please go ahead. Okay, Romeo 0, Tango Lima Victor. A very good afternoon to you. My name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm in the southeast of England. My name is Mark in the southeast of England. I'll give you a report on the next over. Romeo 0, Tango Lima Victor. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Okay, Romeo 0, Tango Lima Victor. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Okay, nothing is heard. You have lost you completely. I believe your call sign is Asiatic Russia. So DX to the east for me. Hopefully you can hear me, but the name was Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, southeast of England. Das Badania and Spasiba. Yeah, 5 and 2. 5 and 2 is your report, sir. 5 and 2. 5 and 2. Good luck and goodbye. Nothing more heard. CQDX, CQDX on 10. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. 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 Calling DX on 10.
Italy, Uniform 8, Hotel Alpha Oscar. Italy, Uniform number 8, Honolulu, America, Ontario, Miami. It's Gianni, Questelle.
Yeah, Gianni, and thank you for calling me today. 58 is your signal report on the call-in. 58, very loud audio. My name is Mark, that's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm in the southeast of England, about 15 kilometres southeast from the city of London. So that's the story. I'll give you technical details on the next over. Back to you. Italy Uniform 8, Hotel Alpha Oscar. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
Questelle, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, no problem. Mark, the Italy Uniform 8 Hotel Alpha Oscar. My name is Gianni. Your report signal 5x9, 5x9. Sad Italy Calabria, Mediterranean area. Questelle, Mark.
Yeah, Gianni, no problem. Yeah, thank you for the 5 and 9. Yours is just 5 and 8, not quite 5 and 9, old friend. But grazie mille for this call-in. Today, Gianni, I'm using IC-7300. I'm using 100 watts, and my antenna is a vertical 5/8 wave. Very simple antenna, Gianni. Back to you.
Questelle, congratulations, Mark, your work condition. My equipment is Canvod Tango Sierra 590 Canvod, and vertical antenna by serial. And this is the moment my auto power is 300 whiskey, 300 watt, 300. Questelle.
Yeah, QSL, Gianni, 300 watts and a vertical stereo antenna. Yes, my antenna is very similar to stereo. Mine is made by High Gain, but they are all the same aluminium verticals, working very well. And that is a fine radio, the Tango Sierra 590, very good radio. I used to have one, and I sold it a few years ago and bought this Icon. But great to get you in the logbook today, Gianni. Whiskey X-ray here in England, in the southeast of England. We have broken clouds and 12 degrees Celsius. 12 degrees Celsius, broken clouds. Rain this morning, but sunshine this afternoon. Back to you.
Thank you for information. Thank you for contact. Good night, QDX, Mark. I hope to meet you again in the future. Bye bye. I'm 73. Ciao, Mark.
Grazie mille, and hope to meet you again also, Gianni. Very good to speak to you. 73, and arrivederci, and ciao ciao.
Ciao, bye bye, very good.
Ciao ciao, amigo mio. QRZ, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, southeast of England. Nothing is heard. CQDX on 10 meters. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Calling CQDX on 10.
Oscar Delta 5, Oscar Juliet.
Oscar Delta 5, Oscar Juliet. I believe we worked before without checking. I'm sure I recognise the call sign, but the name this side is Mark, Mike, Alpha, Romeo, Kilo. And I'm in the southeast of England, about 20 kilometres southeast of the city of London. And I'll give you a report and some technical details on the next over. But thanks for calling me. I believe it's Bassam, isn't it? If I remember the call sign, it's Bassam. But please tell me if I got that wrong. Oscar Delta 5, Oscar Juliet. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
Mike 0 Charlie Juliet Foxtrot, Oscar Delta 5, Oscar Juliet. Operator name Bassam, QDH, Lebanon, Beirut. Good afternoon, and I'm very happy to hear you. You had a beautiful 5 and 9. 59. Please confirm the call sign. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox. Is that correct? Over.
Yeah, Bassam, it's Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. You're peaking around 5 and 7 today. Very nice to have you in the logbook as such a good signal. Signals have been big QSB today, and I keep losing people. But yours is good and strong out of Lebanon, Bassam. Back to you.
Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Is that correct? Over?
Yeah, that is correct, Bassam. That is correct. QSL, QSL. Back to you.
Beautiful to hear you. How are you doing, Mark? We had several contacts before, and it's always nice to hear you again. You're a beautiful 5 and 9, 59 into Lebanon. Over?
Yeah, thank you, Bassam. Thank you for the 59. As I say, your signal peaking 5 and 7, and with QSB way down to just 5 and 2. But we're doing very well here, and I hope you are there in Lebanon. I see summer is coming now for you, and I'm sure it's lovely and warm there. Today we've had rain this morning, and we've got a broken sunshine, broken clouds today, Bassam. About 12 degrees Celsius maximum. But today, Bassam, 100 watts, a 5/8 wave vertical antenna, and the radio is IC-7300. Back to you.
It's lovely to hear you. You're doing an absolutely lovely job. I'm running a homebrew 3-element tri-band Yagi, 100 watts, and an old Kenwood Tango Sierra 440 Sierra. An absolutely lovely job for your side. Thanks for the call. I'll keep it short. Many stations calling you. So I hope to catch you again, Mark. And thank you. Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Fox, Oscar Delta 5, Oscar Juliet with Sam. 73.
Yeah, 73, Bassam, take care, stay safe, and have a happy 2025. And hopefully the whole area, the whole region of the Mediterranean is happy this year. Good luck and bye-bye for now. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
Bravo 5, X-ray Victor, Louisiana.
Yeah, I've got a Kilo Bravo 5. I believe it was Bravo Victor out of Indiana. You was a little bit weak to me, a little bit weak, but I did hear the call sign, and I'll give you a report on the next over. But my name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. And I'm about 15 miles southeast of the city of London. So hopefully I've got that call sign correct. Kilo Bravo 5, and I believe it was Bravo Victor. Please correct me if wrong. Back to you from M0JCF.
M0JCF, 55X2 Kilo Bravo 5, X-ray Victor. And that's the correct number call. We're going northwest. Same as yours, Mark. Mike Alpha Radio Kilo. I also received 5-3, but no traffic.
Yeah, I think I've got Mark. I'll have to double check on the call sign, but I will find you, Mark. Mark spelt with a C, of course. And thank you for the 53. You're just 4 and 1 to me. 4 and 1. As I say, very weak, just above any noise. I do have 0 noise at the moment, and I'm just hearing you above just the natural noise of the radio itself. But I'm using a 5/8 wave vertical antenna, and I'm using just 100 watts from an IC-7300. So hopefully we've copied that okay. And as I say, I'll work out the call sign very shortly. But yeah, I heard an X-ray in that. So as I say, you were just well, very, very weak, and popping up every now and again, Mark. Back to you. Yeah, Kilo Bravo 5 X-Ray Victor, Mark over there in Louisiana, not Indiana, you're Louisiana. Yeah, very, very weak to me today, very weak, and I understand you're just using 100 watts as well. But an absolute pleasure to get you in the logbook, Mark, and we'll put the world right another day when the conditions are better between us. Take care, 73 to you and the family. Okay, nothing more is heard. CQ, 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 CQDX, 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 CQDX. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, calling CQDX on 10. CQ Golf India Lima, Kilo Delta 8 Golf India Lima. Thanks for calling in today, old man. And the name this side is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. I'm in the southeast of England, about 15 miles southeast of the city of London. And I'll give you a report on the next over. Just checking I've got the call sign right. Kilo Delta 8 Golf India Lima. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, southeast of England.
Yeah, okay there. Yeah, well, you're coming in here pretty good there this morning. The name is Joe. The name is Joe, J-O-E Joe. And you're giving me about, somewhere around 5.3 coming in here this morning here in England there. I'm in Dayton, Ohio. There, and everything there. The name is Joe, J-O-E Joe there, Roger.
Yeah, Joe, got you loud and clear that time. And sometimes I can't write and listen at the same time. I'm not very good at that, and I get the call signs all the wrong way round, but I got it right this time. Thanks for the 5 and 5 to 5 and 3, Joe. You're peaking about 5 and 4 to me today. Big QSB on signals across the Atlantic into the southeast of England. And Joe, today I'm using just a 5/8 wave vertical antenna, so a very simple antenna. I'm using just 100 watts from the radio, and the radio's the very common IC-7300. So how'd you copy there, Joe? KD8 GIL M0 JCF.
Okay there. Well, I'm running an ICOM 746. Not a Pro, but the older ICOM 746. And I'm running a high-old mic system on the radio that I'm talking to you on. And I'm running I'm running an amplifier, and I'm running an IMX 2000. An IMX 2000 that I got up there about 50 feet up on a tower on the side of the house, and somewhere around 200 watts there, Roger.
Yeah, copy everything you say, Joe. An IMAX 2000, you know, that's quite a popular antenna here in England. A lot of 11 meter and CB users used them back in the day. And like me, I've got a very simple high gain 5/8 wave vertical and just an aluminium silver rod. And it seems to be working fairly well, but they're popular because they're cheap. I'm not too sure about the IMAX 2000, how much they are in England, but certainly the antenna I'm using is very cheap. I don't think I could buy the aluminium for the same price I paid for the antenna probably 6, 7, 8 years ago. Other than that, I use wire antennas, but yeah, the QSB is swinging you from sort of 5 and 4 down to about 5 and 1, Joe. But that old IC-746, absolutely no problems. It's got a great audio, but probably also to do with the Heil microphone. But all good, Joe. And if you want the whiskey X-ray here, Joe, I'm sure it's very cold in Ohio at the moment, but here we're coming towards spring now, Joe. we've got about 12 degrees Celsius, the low 50s Fahrenheit today, and we had broken clouds this afternoon, but it was raining this morning, which is normal for England. But it looks like spring is coming. The spring flowers are coming up through the ground, and so long as we don't get any more frost, I think it looks to be on the change from winter. Back to you, Joe. KD8 GILN0 JCF.
Okay, there. Yeah, we're still having winter. We're still having winter here. It's 38 degrees above zero. 38 degrees above zero right now, and the day is supposed to get up around 50 degrees. But we still have snow on the ground too here. We still got snow on the ground there. So maybe today there, and maybe tomorrow might melt some of this snow out around the area here and everything there. So anyway, there, I think we're supposed to get some rain maybe this weekend or this week. Some more rain maybe Wednesday or Thursday there. Well, I think we're supposed to get a little bit of rain and everything there. So anyway, winter ain't over with yet in Ohio here, Roger.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Well, of course, you're by the Great Lakes as well, aren't you? So you get the cold wind coming across the lakes from Canada. So I suppose winter will last a bit longer. But you know what, Joe? I've just checked my online logbook, and I see we worked almost a year ago. We worked on the 13th of March in 2024, and back then I was using an old radio myself. It was the Yaesu Fox Tango 757 Golf X-ray, and still the same antenna, and I made a note that there was a very fast QSB. So absolutely nothing has changed apart from the radio that I'm using, Joe. We've still got the fast QSB, we've still got the relatively low signal, and the weather probably exactly the same. So be sure, Joe, to check in with me in a year's time, and we'll do exactly the same thing again, I'm sure. Back to you, KD8 GILN0 JCF.
Okay, yeah, we'll try to check in on you there when we can, if we hear you out there. I'm going to be 80 years old this year, and I'm an old man. I retired from DRT, Dayton Reliable Tool, and everything there, and just taking it easy and talking on the radio as far as I could talk, and I have talked on the other side of the world already on this with this radio equipment that I got over here and everything there, and plan on doing some more there. So, anyway, I'm going to have to get out of here. I got things to do there coming up and everything there, so I'll let you go there, and I'll get you a hold of you again there when I hear you out there then. Kilo Delta 8 Golf India Lima clear. 73s. Have a good day.
Joe, an absolute pleasure to speak to you today, and I look forward to working with you again, and we can put the world right again. But as I say, it's always fun, you know, to work people on a regular basis, and if it's once a year, Joe, that's good enough for me. I wish you a happy birthday when your 80th birthday comes along, and look forward to wishing you a happy 81st birthday as well. I was 62 just a few weeks ago, so I'm not an old man yet, but my bones are starting to feel old, my joints are feeling old. So like you, I think it's time to just sit down and use the radio. Good luck, and 73, old friend.
Okay, 73, you too there. Have a good day. Kilo Delta 8 Golf India Lima clear. And Sparky.
Yeah, cheers, Joe. Take care. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, South East of England. Nothing is heard. CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQ3, Radio Whiskey Echo. Thank you for coming back to me. I was just going for the off button, but great to get you in the logbook. The name this side is Mark, that's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. I'm about 15 miles southeast of the city of London, so I'll give you a report on the next over. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot going back to Kilo 3 Radio Whiskey Echo. Well, thank you for the 5 and 1, Ron, in Pennsylvania. Do you know what? I can say exactly the same thing to you. In fact, you're not even registering on the bar graph, but I can't give you a 5 and 0, so I'll give you a 5 and 1, but you're not even registering on the bar graph. I'm using an IC-7300. I'm using just 100 watts from the back of the radio, and the antenna's very simple, Ron, a 5/8 wave vertical, so a very simple antenna and not a lot of power. Back to you, sir. Yeah, K3 RWE M0 JCF returning. Yeah, all understood. I see the radio you're using and the power you're using. At that point, my local QR Mexico came on, a Santiago 3 QRM, and basically knocked you off the cliff there, Ron. But great to get you in the logbook. I don't think we'll hold it today, seeing as we're both weak to each other. But when you're clear, you're clear. When I haven't got the local QRM, you are clear. The local QRM, my end, is on and off at the moment. And as I say, just it was Santiago 3 and knocked your signal off the cliff. So I won't hold it with you today, Ron. I'm going to wish you very safe flying. I see you're a glider pilot, or at least you're standing there with a glider, and we'll talk about that another time. I'd be very interested to hear about that if you're a glider pilot, but if not, if you're just an engineer, then I'd like to talk to you as well. But take care, good luck, and until the next time, best 73 to everyone around you, Ron. K3 RWE, this is M0 JCF. '73 Ron, take care. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot is now going QRT. This frequency is clear for use. The frequency is clear for use. Thank you to anyone who tried to call in.